It says I'm live. And hey, Rebecca. So, your son is sick. My baby grandson's sick. He is sick. He hadn't missed any school. He didn't get sick till today or last night. And Jerry and Barb and Lisa. Hey, Lisa. You know, I was sitting here looking at myself on this screen, and now I know what's so confusing about it to me. It's not like looking in a mirror. In a mirror, it shows just the opposite, so everything is backwards, like the letters and writing and all that stuff. And on this, everything is exactly the way it really is. In other words, if I touch here, I'm touching on my left side. No, I'm touching on my right side, and it's showing on my left side on the screen. That's confusing as all get out. Hey, Fantabulous. How you doing, dear? Lisa, did you get my message a while ago about doing a private live stream with me? A lot of people don't want to do that. Maybe they think it's not going to be private. But if it's private, it's private. It's not open to the public or anything like that. But Jerry and Barb, tell me again what state you're in, Jerry and Barb. I'm thinking of Kiteser. That's who I'm thinking. Hey, Tina. Yeah, now she hit me up as the grandpa again. I'm liking this grandpa stuff, folks. You know what? I hadn't been outside. I went outside a few minutes ago, and that was about 4 o'clock. And that's the first time I've been out today. It was colder than a well digger's butt this morning. I couldn't. My daughter said it was so cold, she was even cold. And she likes cold weather. Who am I missing here? Lisa, Tina, Jerry, Granny Doe. Hey, Granny Doe. I've been handing out dog bones. Okay, well, I understand, dear. I understand, dear. I just didn't. I've been trying to since my page, my internet page, is just screwed up. About it. Don't let me know when people show. When people leave comments or messages stuff, it doesn't pop. Or when you go online, it doesn't tell me anymore. So I set up another page, and I'm in the process of trying to get that all sorted out. Matter of fact, I'm on that page right now. I did get this set up on there, but I just got tired of missing live streams that people were having, and because I don't get notified, and I've been clicking on the bell and all that stuff, but that don't do any good. Hey, Kill Sweats. Who have I missed here? I don't see, where's she at? I don't see Willow on there, and she usually catches my back. Folks, I'm over a month into this now that I've been monetized, and I'm learning stuff the hard way about how, well, it's not the hard way, it's just not what I expected. when people leave me tips and stuff on my PayPal tip jar, that's instantaneous. I get it. It's right then. But with this super chat, I don't mind super chats, but just so you know, YouTube gets 30% of that. Plus, it's a while before I even can get it. And I like the super chat for one thing. If somebody leaves a super chat, it highlights on here if they want to ask me a question, and I see it. Like right now, I just kind of glance at this. I can see, let's see, who else? I hope Willow is too. But it highlights it and I see it and I can respond to your question or whatever. But I would suggest if you want to leave a super chat, just leave $1. And if you want to tip me more, then put the rest on my I hate this almost 80-year-old brain. Now I done forgot what I was saying. Cat I swear. You know, funny thing about getting old, it seems like it happened all of a sudden. I really thought it would take a lot longer to get old, but it don't seem like it took no time. But like I was saying, if you want to do more, do it on my tip jar and quit giving YouTube money. They're making enough in the way it is. And plus, I haven't received anything from them yet, period. Even that first week that I had my live chat and I got several super chats there, I haven't got any of that. That's been over a month ago. And plus, I didn't realize too that before they will send you a check or whatever they do, or direct deposit, where they won't do it till you got at least $100 in your revenue, which I don't have. You know, I was up to $90 there one day, and the next day it was down to 66, and then it dropped to around in the mid-50s, and that's kind of where it's holding, because those ads don't pay much. They don't pay much. It's like a penny an ad, something like that. But enough talk about the money. That's not what I'm really here for. Well, I'm here for money, but that's not the priority for me. My priority is my YouTube family, my friends, and oh, where did that come? Oh, Granny Doe put that up. And I'm not wanting to get filthy. My desire is not to make this incredible amount of money like some people I know are. My thing was to make videos about different things that I'm doing and talking about for my grandbabies. Because I would give anything if I could have the insight into my grandparents that mine are going to have in me, and they already have more insight into me than I ever had with my grandparents. That's what it was all about, and it's still about that. But the whole thing, this whole YouTube thing, has morphed into something different. I mean, hey Rebecca, I'm glad you're still here, dear, and I'm really sorry about your baby being so sick. But I've just got connected to, I look up here and I see Lisa, I see Fantabulous, Granny Doe, Rebecca Vickers, you know, and Jerry and Barb, and you know, it's Tina Bach. You know, all these people. I'm just blown away by it. And what scares me, if I keep on getting subscribers, I'm not getting a lot of new subscribers right now, but if I keep on getting so many that I'm afraid I might lose touch. I don't know what the answer is to that. It just bugs me no end. I got these core people here, and most of them, well, not all of them come to my live stream. Some of them are not able to come to the live stream. But there's about 30 here, 30 or 40. I don't know how many I got in now. There's only 11 in here now. I don't get a whole lot on the live stream, but there's a whole lot more that don't come to the live stream that I'm really, really attached to. I don't know of a better word. I hate to say attached. I'm not attached. You know, I'm just. What's the word, folks? I'm addicted, I guess, to you guys and gals. I don't know. I don't have ways with words and stuff like some people do. Hey, Snobby, I was just talking to Snobby, and he's calling me Dicker and Dauber. And Snobby, I think was a guest on my first or second live stream. I think, if I remember right. This is why I'm wanting Willa or somebody here, somebody watching my back, so to speak. But now this whole thing is just a lot different than what I didn't anticipate it being like this, and I didn't think I would be trying to pick this YouTube thing apart, seeing what people like and what they don't like. And I've noticed that my views they're still up, but they're not run. It's hard to explain on the analytics on this thing. It's got a little thing down here at the bottom that starts going up like a scale, and it shows what your average performance is, and then it shows another line that goes either below, up, or in the middle, or somewhere in the middle on that thing, showing you if you're staying about the average. And here lately, they've been kind of dropping down. They're not even getting into that scale that shows what they normally are. And I don't know if it's time of the year or cold weather. I don't know. I'm not really worried about it, but it's just kind of hard for me to figure out. And I was talking to somebody the other day. I won't say no names, but they said that sometimes just on one video, just on the ad revenue, they've made around $1,000 on that video. That's got to be a lot of ads, you know, a lot of viewers at around a penny a piece. My gosh, I didn't even bother to do the math on it. But of course, they got a whole lot of viewers, and you know they got sometimes 30 and 40,000 views per video. So I only get like 100, 110, 120. Right now, they're only running around 80 or 90 views per video. So I just need to quit trying to pick this thing apart. Just keep doing what I'm wanting to do. Now, I did get a incident a couple of days. We had a windstorm, and I don't know. I'm making a video of it. You'll see what I'm talking about. But a tree fell down. It was on property behind us, which is the water company thing. There's a row of trees across there, big old oaks. And one of them suckers fell. And as it was falling, guess where the dauber was? Right in its path. Right in its path. And it didn't do it. You know, it seemed like tree, when you're looking at them coming down, they seem like they're falling slow, but this sucker didn't fall slow. It fell. I mean, 1 second I'm sitting there, and then wham, I got all these limbs around me. I think I got a little bitty scratch, but I didn't even get a scratch. And I had, I thought I was going to need some toilet paper. Let's just put it that way. Oh my gosh. And I left the scooter sitting there overnight. I climbed out of there, but you'll see how it was shaped. The reason it missed me. If I'd have been 12 inches further back, I wouldn't be here today. It's still laying there. We got to call our landlord, because I thought the water company would have to pay for that, because it was their tree. And they got some more back there. I hope never does fall this way, because they'll come on the house. That's how big they are. This one here was pretty big. But I was out there picking up, the wind was blowing stuff all around, and I was trying to pick it up. And that's why I was out there. And man, sakes alive. My scooter, it knocked my mirror cockeyed, but that was just a small limb that touched that. But man, I'm telling you, I still go out there and look at that thing, where I was sitting, and how it missed me like it did. But of course, I didn't have my camera going. It was sitting on my head, but I didn't have it on. And I turned it on before I climbed out of there. But holy crap, I'll be doing a video about that. Yeah, I would say I was very blessed, Granny Doe. Yes, sir. Folks, I'm thinking about something else. There's that big, I started to say big ass. I'm trying to quit with all the, some people say that's not swearing, but it's close. Then again, I guess, can you imagine being like a donkey? Some of them are called an ass. Why am I even thinking about that? You stupid old man. Anyway, what was I talking about? Jesus. I was, what was, somebody tell me quick, what was I talking about? Well, the water company says it's not their responsibility, but they got some big trees over there, and they said it's your homeowner's insurance. Well, we rent, so it's the landlord's insurance that's supposed to pay for it. But the big part of it still on their fence, across the fence on their property. And a huge part laying across our fence, and it's crushed the fence. The fence is crushed. But the other 80% of it is in my yard. So, but we had a heck of a windstorm, and there was a cold front come through. And anytime you got a cold front coming down, and it's hitting that warm front like we have, there's going to be some wind. There was lightning. Hey, Christy. I was talking to her, was it last night? I guess it was, wasn't it? Yeah. And by the way, I missed your live stream when y'all were out at a restaurant somewhere having pizza. But I'm fixing to remedy this not being notified. I'm switching to another well, you know what? My glasses look crooked. But anyway, I'm switching to this thing, my other page. I'm putting everything over there, and it does notify me when somebody's going live, or when somebody leaves a comment, or when a new subscriber comes in. It does all that. But I'm being very careful about it because I don't want to screw something up. And like I screwed it up because right now I'm on that new page doing this live. And when I first come on here and switched everything on, it started whistling and all that stuff because I still had it turned, my mic and the camera turned on the other page, and you can't do that. But anyhow, that was the windstorm. I made a little bit of video that night. That was the day before the tree fell. That night it was lightning and thundering and raining and all that. I stood at the front door and done it. I didn't get out in it. I wasn't about to get out. I got a lot of respect for lightning around here. This supposedly is the lightning capital of the world. I don't know if that's true or not, but I saw that somewhere. And I'm trying to switch everybody's link over to this new page. I've got a few done because I don't want to miss nobody. And I'm still trying to clean. And we had a disaster in the backyard. I mean, I had a lot of stuff piled up that I was either going to haul off or burn. And the wind did a number on it. It was all over the yard. And my daughter, bless her heart, she got out there. Hey, dingbat. Dingbat, don't you go yet, dear. I want to talk. I want to do. I really want to do a live private chat with you, darling. And I got a confession to make, and I'm going to make it right here in front of everybody. And I am so sorry. I did not realize that you was a dump. I didn't realize it till about 3 weeks ago. And when I accidentally run across one of your videos, and she was saying something, and then I looked at the name, and it was Dingbat. I said, well, they can't be two Dingbat worlds. And then I like, holy crap, that's Dingbat. I'm so sorry. I don't know how that got by me. I just don't. I feel so bad about that. And I could have been supporting your videos all this time, and I didn't know it. And I've been kind of binge watching a lot of your stuff for the last 3 or 4 days. And I'm just I'm just, I want to cry. I'm so upset that I missed that. Man. And she has a story to tell, folks. She really does. She really does. She has a story to tell, and and she dumpster dives. Boy, I didn't know that. I thought she was some kind of a nurse or CNT or something like, or what do you call it? Certified nursing, it's a CNA. I don't know how I missed that. And now I've got to start checking everybody over again to make sure I'm not missing somebody again. And Rosalie, are you new, dear? I will do that, dingbat. I really will. Rosalie, are you new, dear? I'm seeing some new names. I am a diver too. Well, gee whiz. Let me write that down. I want to go. You know, you can't save the world, but you can make a dent in it. I used to have is that spelled right? ROSALIAPER. I'm sorry, folks. If I don't write stuff down, I'll forget it. And this is getting to have to be a habit that I have to write stuff down because my memory's not getting any better. It's not really bad. My doctor says, no, I don't have dementia. I'm not on the doorstep of Alzheimer's. And he kind of laughed when he realized I'm on the computer and I do YouTube. And he said, well, if you're doing that, we don't even need to take this test. He was fixing to give me a test. But he did give me 3 words he wanted me to remember, and I remembered 2 of them, and now I can't remember none of them. So who knows? But and by the way, I made a major headway into my shop out there, and it's getting organized. And guess what? I like it. I like it. I know where stuff's at now. A lot of I'm not done with it. But I've got a lot of stuff I got to get out of that yard. And of course, I hadn't been able to burn anything because of the wind. Has anybody seen Rosalie started because of dingbats? Watched some of her videos, and boy, when she was that last thing, she just kind of poured her heart out about some stuff, and I wished I could just reached out there and held her and hugged her. But I'll tell you, that dumpster diving, it's really, I don't know if addicting is the right word, but with me, the first time I did it, I found some nice stuff. And that kind of hooked me. Then I was just kind of, every chance I got looking at them. But now, if I'm out by myself driving around and I'm close to a dumpster, I check it out. I can't do it if my daughter's with me because she's driving and she ain't gonna stop. But it's really addictive, and I am just so totally amazed at the stuff that is put on. Matter of fact, see this here? That come curbside. That was in somebody's trash, and it had never been opened. Had a plastic thing around the top and everything, and I suspect when they got it, they realized it wasn't regular salt. And I don't even know what the difference between kosher salt and regular salt is. But it does say on here this salt does not supply iodine, a necessary nutrient, but it comes trash guy. And I'm always finding stuff that, and I expect what happened was the person, when they brought it home, they realized it wasn't what they thought it was. But guess what? I'm using it. Now, I use regular salt too when I'm in the kitchen, but when I come in here and I forgot to salt my plate or something, I'll pull that out and I know I'm supposed to lay off the salt, but you know what? I love it. That wasn't much, just a taste. I love that salt. And the salt substitute, I've tried it. It leaves a bitter taste. So I'll just have to watch what I salt. Now, if I get used to eating something without salt or adding any salt, and I keep at it, all of a sudden I acquire the taste for it. But it's I look at stuff. The hardest thing I ever tried to do was cut down on my eating. When I was smoking, that was a walk in the park, and I smoked for over 30 years. And if I'm missing any, guys, if I'm missing your thing, dumb people don't understand. If I'm missing any, I'm sorry. I can't keep up with it. And if you want to get my attention now, leave $1 super chat or 99-cent super chat, and I'll see it and I'll respond to your question if I see it. Well, I will see it if it's it'll highlight. But otherwise, if you're going to leave something like a $10 tip or something, don't do it on the super chat. Do it on my thing. And gosh, I am needing money right now because I know what I was starting to say. I'm thinking about getting the trailer that goes with that big scooter I'm wanting to get. Simply because that trailer will hook up to my scooter that I've got now. I can't use the little red wagon because it's rusted in the bottom and you can see holes in it. And but I'm thinking about that because a while back it was just $153, and now the price has gone up to $175. So I'm thinking about using some of the scooter fund money to go ahead and get the trailer, because then I can pull it with my thing. And if it wears the batteries out, then I'll just call the VA and get more batteries. They'll put more batteries in it. But that's what I'm thinking about. If anybody has a problem, hey, Scrapping Pallet Man, I have never been a fan of salt. Sounds weird. And yeah, Paul, yeah, PayPal is better. Definitely better. There was something I wanted to tell you, Paul, and done forgot. What's Granny Doe says, that's my tip. She's giving a link to my tip jar. And I've been with Paul forever. He wasn't my first person I subscribed to, and I'm trying to remember there was somebody told me to check out Scrapping Pallet Man, and I did. And I think back then he only had like 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. And of course now he's got 104. I'm still scratching my head over that. I don't, I'm sitting here looking, maybe I can get 10 more subscribers this week. And during that week, he gets 2 or 3,000 or somewhere around that. Scratch your head, man. I don't know. I 2 years, Paul says. I was wood dauber back then. Yeah, I was wood dauber. I'm thinking about doing a remake of that time I got ticked off about something, and I had 40 or 50 birdhouses that I was building a lot of birdhouses, and something or somebody ticked me off, and it was the cut off the spite your face moment for me. And I took all them birdhouses out and put them on a fire pile and set them on fire. Burnt every one of them. Now, how foolish was that? But I did. I did. And I made a video of it. I'm gonna do a remake on that and show that again. It was so stupid, so dumb. But I did it. I surely did it. You had 308. Yeah, that's right. Tucker Upper gave him a shout out, and he had 308 subscribers. And I remember Paul saying that's when his channel took off. And Tucker Upper only has about 50 or 60,000. He don't have Scrapping Pallet Man left him in the dust. He said his subscribers doubled in one day. As far as the scooter's not heavy. It's not that heavy. It wouldn't slow me down. Besides, I'm super cautious out there on that main highway. I don't even like to go out there. The only reason I go out there is because I got Miss Ashley and my 2 of my pet dog friends I got out there, Hank and Roxy. And I just love giving them guys treats. I just love it. They see me coming from way down the road, and I can hear them start barking. And as they get closer, they don't really bark. They're whining. It's it's just a treat, for me to have friends like that too, And Miss Ashley, I just love her to death. She's she's the one that had her Hank disappeared for a couple of weeks, and she was just heartbroken. But now he's back. He's back. Hey, Chance and Shelly Blevins. Are you new, Shelly? Are you new? From Kansas. I'm gonna have to write that down. I want to look her up now. Dadgummit. I need a secretary or stenographer or something sitting here writing all this stuff down for me. Maybe you're not. Is it Shelly with? Where did it go? Oh, it went up there. SELLEA Blevins. BLAVINS. I don't. Where did it go now? Has it moved that far up? Yeah, I guess it has. Maybe not. That might be it for me. I'll look it up later though. But yeah, I hope Willa's all right. I don't see her on here. Don't see her on here nowhere. Did I click what link? Donovan Pearson. Yeah, that's Donovan Pearson. That's the name of the PayPal account. That's one my son, my oldest grandson, and I share together. He's the one with cerebral palsy. And Chance, what is your disability again, my Chance? Are you suffering from cerebral palsy? What's your affliction, sir? I don't know a better way to ask it than that. But I've got several people that's subscribers of mine that has disabilities. They I guess I'm disabled, but I don't look at it. It's like somebody like my grandson has cerebral palsy and Chance has something, and there's other subscribers on here that has different things, different challenges. And my heart goes out, and I also started to realize that there's a lot of senior citizens. I don't consider myself a senior citizen, but I guess I am. But they watch my videos, and I wasn't aware of this till a lady sent me a she left a comment telling me she wasn't a subscriber, but she watched all of my videos, her and her friends. And I didn't email, I made a comment back. I said, well, I appreciate you watching and all that, but why don't you subscribe? And she was telling me because they didn't know if it was going to be something that was going to cost them. I guess they're on a fixed income. And they didn't know if it was going to cost them or if they're going to have to give out a credit card number or stuff like that. They didn't understand. And she said, and once I explained it to her and everything, she said, well, maybe I ought to do some kind of a forum or something on that. I wouldn't know how to go about that other than just, make a video. Hey, you older guys, it don't cost anything. It helps me immensely. And so hopefully they've subscribed. I don't know yet if they have. But there's 4 or 5 of them there, the older people. And it just struck me that I never thought about somebody not realizing well, I guess I do about the older people. I'm not all that savvy with the computers and stuff, but I started messing with the internet in 1995. It's when I started messing with it. A friend of mine had me come over to his house one night and showing me this brand new IBM computer he got and showing me how he could get on AOL, and I was captivated by it, and I fell for it right then, and I immediately the next day went out. I didn't go buy one because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. So what I did, I went to, what was the name of that? It was one of them rent-to-own places. And I rented one. If I didn't like it, I could let them have it back. But I rented one and I loved it. And I didn't keep that account because I just went and bought one. Because if I'd have paid it out like that, I was going to pay like 3 or 4 times what they actually cost. But people, older people, most of them, a lot of them I talk to, I wouldn't touch it with nothing. I don't want no part of it. I don't want one in my house. Well, folks, you know, here's a good example of what I can't get some people to understand. The other day, I was on talking to Rianne of Crazy Family Tube fame. She's the 22-year-old daughter. And I noticed she had a new icon picture up there of her, and I really liked it. And I said, can I have that? Can you send me that picture? And she sent it to me. And I'll show it to you. Well, daggone it, where is it? Maybe that's it. Yeah. There it is. That's Rianne. And she sent it to me. So that's a big advantage with being on the internet and being on these different media, social medias and things. And the very next night, I was talking to her mom, and I held it up and I said, look what my granddaughter sent me. And they're my adopted grandkids. And Christy said, can I do that? Can I send you? Can you send us? I forget the exact word, but before that was a private live chat I was doing with them. And before that whole thing was over, Christy had sent me about 10 or 12 other pictures of the family because I'm wanting to do a collage thing with them. And so I got them right then, you know. And so a lot of the older people, if they just knew how instantaneous that they can get stuff like that, you know, maybe they would change their mind. But I mean, used to somebody had to mail you pictures, you know, snail mail. But now not anymore. ADHD, Asperger's, okay, and autism. Okay, you got same thing that Crazy Family Tube's son's got, Alan. But yours might not be as severe. Well, I know it's not as severe as Alan's because Alan can't read, he can't write or anything like that. Yeah, she's a beautiful girl, I think. I was happy to get it. And I'm fixing to do a lot of picture hanging in my room anyway. And so, but it's just, it amazes me no end. And I finally quit trying to wrap my brain around how something like this, a little SD card, and this is the bigger one. The others, you know, you got them little bitty ones. I don't see one right there now. But how can all that be in there? It's got no moving parts. You know, my brain works on gears and pulleys. It don't work on stuff like this. I can't figure it out, but I've quit trying to figure it out. It just, some people like they don't try to figure out how a car works, and they couldn't tell you how a car works. All they know is they get in, start it up, and it goes. Well, I know how a car works. I don't know how these things work, and I'm not going to try to figure it out anymore. But it just amazes me that I was just talking to somebody in England. Let's see, who else? I think Granny Doe's in California. I mean, I'm talking to people all around the world. Here's Chance. He's over in the UK. You know, and Tanya, I hadn't seen her in a while. I've left her messages. I can't seem to get something out of her. She had come on the other day and left a thing about she got a sticker or something from a fan. She Jerry Barb paid me $10 for not eating a donut. I ain't going back to eating no donuts. My grand, the only time I get them now is when she's in Wyoming, big sky country. I had a guy who used to work next to me, and he was all the time talking about Wyoming. And we'd come in and he'd start on something. Sometimes, there he goes on Wyoming again. Wyoming. And he finally retired and went to Wyoming. I can't remember his name to save my soul. Gosh almighty. I was trying to think about what his name was. That was back before I started having my own businesses and stuff. And I can't think of his name. But that was the last business that I worked for that wasn't mine. And it was Dorsey's Interiors in Charlotte, North Carolina. And that was a high-end business. It was they may still be in business. I don't know. But that was, and they wouldn't let us use staple guns, to staple everything together. We had to call them spit and tacks. And that's where you literally took a handful of tacks, upholstery tacks, throw them in your mouth, and then put that tack hammer up to your mouth and spit a tack on it. It was magnetic, and then knock it into whatever you was tacking. That's hard to believe. And that furniture was completely done with tack. As far as the upholstery and the webbing and all that stuff, that's how it was done. Spit and tacks. And that was in about 1972, 73. Spit and tacks. Now, all the furniture factories, they had gone to staple guns. But you had to spit tacks to do that. And people had this nasty little habit of, when you wasn't looking, they'd go over and put some hot pepper juice on the end of your tack hammer where your lips touch. And you spit 4 or 5 tacks, and you know somebody done doctored your hammer. Darlene oh, hey, Darlene. I hope Willa's all right. I don't see her on here. I'll have to get hold of her later. But yeah, I'm amazed at the stuff you can do on the computer, and I'm sure the older people, I wished I knew how to reach out to the older folks. And I've got some old ones on there, I got one lady, she's fixing to be 70, and I won't tell, dear, don't you worry, I think you're on here. I won't tell. She's fixing to be 70. And I don't know how old Mary Beth is. I know Christy, she's right around 50. That's crazy family tube. I know Alan's 21, Rianne's 22, and Elena's 18. 18. All her babies are grown now. Well, fixing to be grown. When you hit 18, they're not considered a minor anymore. Yep, hot sauce on the hammer. They'd do that, and everybody'd be watching to see how long it'd take you to realize you done been peppered. And they use something like that Carolina Reaper or something like that, and you wouldn't know who done it, so you wind up getting even with 3 or 4 in there and make sure you got the right one. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed those days. I really did, but I just wasn't happy working for the other man. I wish I should have. I wish I had been happy. I'd have probably been a lot better off. Because I'll tell you what, that business stuff, going in business don't mean you're gonna make nothing. And there was lots of Fridays rolled around, and I was passing out paychecks, and guess who didn't get one? Me. Lots of times. And then sometimes it was so bad I didn't get one, and my wife didn't get one, because she worked there too. But you did, the employees first. Employees first, you're last. But just the way it was. And sometimes I'd have to go to the bank and get these 30-day notes, I call them, to get enough money to make payroll. That was hard. That was hard, because lots of times people, if you did work for different companies and stuff, and they'd want to pay you in 30 days, what they call it, net 10? No. Well, I forget it. I can't remember what we call it now, but if they paid you in 10 days, they got a discount. If they paid you in 30 days, they had to pay the full price. That was trying to entice them to pay it in 10 days. But every once in a while, a company would come along and stiff you and not pay you at all. And those were big accounts, some of them $2,000 or $3,000, stuff like that. I had this one van conversion place that was buying the van seats and the van sofas from me, and their account was running about $5,000 or $6,000 a week. And boy, if they held back on you, it hurt. They could put you out of business. But yeah, the PayPal account is Donovan Pearson. It might say Donovan Russell Pearson, or it just might say Donovan Pearson. I'm not sure. But you want something, Donovan?
No.
You heard your name, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
All right. Close my door, buddy. That boy's got ears. He can hear. It's my oldest baby. There's a county up in Robbinsville, North Carolina. At one time, I don't know if it still holds true or not, there were no blacks or African Americans, whatever you want to call it, living in that county. It's Graham County. And when Donovan was just 3 or 4 weeks old, and matter of fact, they had this saying with a bunch of them jokers up there about, if you're black, just keep traveling through and don't let the sun set on your butt. And we was at a department store over there and had Donovan with us. And I knew how racist they was in that county. Now, I don't know if that's true today or not. I don't know. But as we was going through the aisles and stuff, I kept my baby's face covered because I didn't want no problems. I ain't never forgot that. Having to hide my baby. But I don't know. I don't know to this. That's up there next to Macon County where I was, my home. Well, my claimed home was in Macon County, right next to Graham County. And they were terrible to the Nate. There's a reservation up there and everything, and they was terrible to them Indians. Terrible to them. I don't know how it is these days. I really don't. Now, I'm just keep looking over here and fantabulous finds. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get out there. Well, tomorrow's Sunday though, isn't it? My back's itching. I ain't got no way to scratch my back anymore. I have to do it on the corner of a wall or a door or something. I'll design me I think if I made me a brush that's got a real curved handle, it'd be a lot easier to scratch my back. But anyway, I'm thinking about getting that trailer because it ain't gonna do nothing but get higher. And the funny thing is, the scooter itself, the price hasn't changed. Hasn't changed at all. Hey, Steve. That's another one. Dadgone it. Let me look him up. Doggone it. Steve Smith. Yes, this. I'll tell you what, folks, it's turned into it's a full-time job. Keeping, there's Cat, my porch swing poet. There's Cat. And by the way, I'm still not getting any dirt now. Crazy Family Tube's got me some now. They're sending to me. Looking for dirt, folks. I want to get my collection done before I die. Who said that? Crazy Family. Crazy Family. I thought I already seen. Oh, that's got to be Marty. That was Christy that I talked to a while ago. That's Marty. That's my. Hey, Marty, I looked at that. I looked at your Teespring thing, and yeah, you can tell. I tell right off the bat, you hadn't found how to change them fonts around and stuff. But I'm really glad you put that thing up about the seatbelt because now, now I can just about say it. I couldn't really understand what all you were saying. It's so fast, but yeah. And there's Rianne. She's one of my sweeties. Well, no, she's my granddaughter's sweeties. I mean, I don't mean sweetie like hottie or something like that, dear. Oh my goodness. Granny Doe. Dirt. Yeah, Granny Doe. I want dirt. By the way, I don't have any dirt from Wyoming. You put a little couple ounces of dirt from your state in a little baggie or something and send it to me. I'm trying to get my collection built back up from my dirt collection, dirt from every state. Now I'm on a kick about I want dirt from different countries. The address is 40 45, don't it? It's 4583 Northeast. Hey, Donovan! I'm drawing a blank now, and I've had this address for 5 years. I think it's 4583 Northeast 27th Court. Hey, Joyce. Look here, Joyce. Joyce sent me this. And it keeps stuff hot a long time. It's 4385 Northeast 27th Court. Now, why is that doing that? I don't even have a stinking. It's 40. I have Florida, Indiana, New York, I have Florida, North Carolina, Indiana. Matter of fact, George Kaiser sent me. Yeah, this is from George Kaiser. She sent it in a little jelly jar. But you don't have to send it in a jar. And this is from Bloomington, Indiana. And the address, now where's my... Gee, I don't even see my wallet. I ain't lost my wallet, though. I've got it laying over. Crying. Hey, Donovan! He knows. I can't. Sometimes I know it's
Yes, sir.
the mailing address.
4385 Northeast 27th Court, 34479, Ocala, Florida.
That's what I thought it was. 40 Lady Zion Mother's Creativity. Oh, hey, Lady Zion. 4385 Northeast 27th Court, Ocala, Florida 34479. To Russell Pearson. Yeah, I got dirt from Indiana. Got dirt from upstate New. And this here is from upstate New York. And this is from that's got little bits of, that's got a little bit of, he must have went out in his backyard and got that. Yeah. That's my buddy. The other container's in a bag, so I won't get that out. But yeah, I collect dirt. I'm trying to get some from the Philippines. I'm trying to get some from Australia. I want some from Canada, Scrap and Crash. Yeah, and by the way, I have noticed that this don't hold true for everybody. I got loyal subscribers from other sources, but some of the best subscribers that I've got came from Crazy Family Tubes, YouTube family. And also, they're some of the best, too. Nope, I don't have any Kansas dirt. Sure don't. And hey, Mary, Pamela called you sweetheart, Mary Beth. You are a sweetheart. But yeah, I'm just blown away by some of you. Well, I'm blown away by all of you guys that you know that support my channel. And by support, I don't mean financially. The financial thing's always good because, and that's something else. I didn't realize. That there was actually an expense doing a YouTube channel, and I didn't realize how long it took. Especially if you try to do one video a day. I mean, if you're doing one video a day, right there, automatically, you're going to tie up 2 or 3 hours between, well, actually more than that in a lot of cases. You actually make the video, then you get in here and you upload and all that stuff, and you have to edit it. And you got Louis Best Control. I gotta write that down. Doggone it. I gotta write that down. Louis Von. Where'd it go? It's done disappeared. I'll have to look it up. I'll come back and look those up. I can do that anyway and quit trying to do 2 or 3 things. Yeah, my birthday's March 4th, and I'm fixing to be 79 years old. And that is looking like this at 80. Gosh. I sure thought it would take a lot longer to get old like this. And I try to scratch my head. I feel like a 20-year-old in an old, wore-out vehicle. I don't, and I feel like I'm running out of time. I mean, I don't know when I'm going to pass away. I just know that I'm past my expected life expectancy. I'm way past that, so I'm in bonus years, and I'm trying to cram so much into it now. Like the stuff I want to. And Shelley Blevins found me through Chris and Holly. Now, Chris and Holly, they're the ones that got me started on YouTube. I was a Chris and Holly junkie. Well, I still am in a way. I wasn't so hot on them when they moved to Smith Island, but guess what? They're getting back off the island now, and I'm so happy. And Kat found me on her own, which is great. I hadn't aimed for 100. Well, if I can make it to my baby, the one in there now that's sick and 11 years old, he's going to be 12 in July. If I can make it till he gets about 20, I'll be a happy son. I just want to see him he's a stinker. My daughter come home from work the other night, and somebody had put one of them fake doo-doo dog turds on the floor, and she got it and she brought it home. Well, my baby grandson, he goes to one of those charter schools that's for accelerated learning and all that because he has all these good grades. And he decided the next morning he was taking that to school. You can't do that anymore, not this day and time. You could probably get away with it back when I was in school, but he took it to school and promptly got it removed from his possession. he tried to prank somebody with it. He don't. He's a stinker. That's my baby. He's my baby. And you know, he's 11 years old, and I can be sitting in here, and if I forgot to set my coffee over here, and it's sitting over there in my locker, and I don't want to go through the misery of getting up and going over there and getting it and coming back over here, I can call Jay. And he'll come in, and he won't lollygag around. He'll come straight in here. Yeah, Poppy, would you hand me my coffee, son? And he does that. And I said, love you, baby. And he goes back in there. Or if I'm in there and I see the dog needs water, I'll tell Jay, give the dog some water. He does it. He doesn't cut back on doing what I ask him to do. And now, the oldest one, he will. But so far, Jay, he does what you ask. And George Kite sure did, but I try to make every day count. That's all you can do is try to make every day count, because you don't know what's coming tomorrow. And folks, I'm getting the urge, but I'm not going to. I want somebody to talk to about politics, you know. But in this house, I'm on my own. I'm on my own. Because it's going to get... and let me tell you this, folks. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. I don't want to know. But I am putting something on my Teespring, my merchandise thing, about some T-shirts and stuff that I'm going to be selling up there, and they're going to be political. But it's going to be both sides. It's going to be a good T-shirt for Trump and a bad T-shirt for Trump. And the same thing on the Democratic side, whoever comes up on that. So I'm not, but the only reason I'm doing it is because a lot of political people will buy those things, and I can make a little money. And that's why I'm doing it. But I'm not going political at all. And I'm just not, I don't do religion, I don't do politics on my channel. I don't want to. Why? Because some people get really fanatical about it, and I don't want to go there. And I'm not going to lose. I don't want to gain subscribers and lose subscribers over politics or religion. I just think that's the right way to go. And some of you, I know you politics. You know, you've let it slip here and there, but I don't care, and I'm not even going to mention it one way or the other. And Paul, give Dobber a shout out one day and add us if we liked his channel. We would love Russ. You talking to Paul, Scrapping Pound Man? You know, I wonder when somebody like Paul, how much clout does he carry with that many subscribers? I mean, he's got like 40,000 views per video. I just wonder how much clout that would. I almost asked him to do an experiment, but the experiment, obviously it would help me, but I don't know. I just wonder how much clout he's got. And I'm not telling him to do that. I'm not going to ask him to do that. If he wants to do it, he'll do it. Now, he did give me a shout out way back. And he said that I spoke from the heart. And I guess I did speak more from the heart back then than, I don't know. I still speak from the heart. It's just what I am. I got certain ways that, why does my glasses look so, I got to go to the vet and or the VA and get some more glasses. It's got to be a tremendous amount of clout. And, well, Crazy Family Tube, they did that thing for me, a shout out way back before they ever had, I don't think they had half the subscribers in as they got now. And look what they did for me. I think it was 138, 168 subscribers that I got off of them. And these are wonderful. Subscribe, all you people that come to me from Crazy Family Tube. I mean, I'm so fortunate. I just am, and they have clout. They only got like 6,000 now, but they got a lot more clout now than they had when they did the shout out for me. By clout, I mean you got an audience, and you got an audience that likes you and will usually follow suit and do what they ask you to do. I'm worried about Willow. You found scrap and pallet man for me? Whoa, I'm going to tell Paul about that. I'm going to tell Paul about that. I hope he's still listening. Crazy Family Tube, 6,500. Yeah, they got clout now, and I'll tell you, some of these channels that they can make a channel. And for the life of me, I don't know why I got anybody wants to listen at me and stuff, I don't know. But I like it. I love to talk. I mean, I like it. I'm just sometimes I'm afraid I'm going to overlook something or let stuff slip by that I shouldn't be letting slip by. And what is that? Now, see, I'm on that new page of mine, and right there's some couple of things popped up. And I don't know why Crazy Family Tube's not a lot bigger than they are, because one thing, it's about Alan and autism. I love Alan. And if I ever get to meet him in person, I want a hug from that boy. As long as Christy says it's something he's okay with, I want a hug from all of them. I want a hug from even Marty. Yeah, my next live, I'm gonna do that seatbelt thing for you, buddy. I could probably do it now, but I don't want to forget what I'm here for. I'd almost kiss him on that part bald head. I like that guy so much. I just don't see how they find the stuff that they find. Is nobody else looking for that? I mean, I know scrappers, if they found something like that, they wouldn't leave nothing behind for nobody. They'd take every dang bit of it. And they'd be out at the flea market trying to sell it. That's a fact. But kiss on Marty on his ball head. I don't know if I think he's got, what do they call it? Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my hat off. My hair's, I need a haircut. And by that I mean I need to shave it. But I'm gonna do a what they call it, male pattern balding or something. No, I ain't gonna take my hat off because it looks yeah. And I got more stories, and I got some I want to tell, but yeah, I pick up stuff and other day I got something from this lady. She set stuff down there by her garage door all the time, and she said a nice stereo system. It was a Sony, and the only reason I wanted it is because I want a radio out in my shop. And so I put it out there, and it won't pick up the stations. It picks them up, but it's a lot of static. So I took it and loaded it back up on my scooter and took it down to Lauren, the neighborhood yard sale lady, and give it to her. Matter of fact, I just picked something else for yes, Chance. Scrapping Blonde has given Dobber shout outs. Yes, he sure has. I like Scrapping Blind in that title. I kind of figured he had some eye problems. He's got eye problems. But him and his wife do it, and I like watching them. But it's so much more fun if you got somebody right there with you. But I don't. It's just me. Now, now I'm afraid to even include my grandson in it because of this stuff on YouTube. I don't know whether that means I would have to have it listed for kids or Lucille has had company for the last couple of weeks. Somebody else's car sitting in the yard, so I don't bother. Last time I seen her was at Publix, and we sat there and talked about 20 minutes. And of course, I got a kiss when she got ready to leave. Not on lips this time. She's gone to cheek kissing now. Maybe she don't like my mustache or something. She's a pistol. She is a pistol. And Chance Adoba found me through Scrapping Blind. They gave you a shout out. Yeah, I like. He's got a brother that does that too. And I can't remember his brother's name. I'm a subscriber, but I can't remember. Mine bounces up and down with 3 or 4 views, then up. And I can't believe that I didn't know that gosh, just talking about her. I'm gonna have to make a big old pad right here with everybody's name wrote on it so I can look it up. Dingbat. I can't believe I didn't realize she did dumpster diving. I didn't even know she had content till about 3 weeks ago. And now I sit up here one night and I went in there. It was about 10 o'clock. And I pull up her channel and I clicked on play all. Not a playlist, just play all. And it'll play everything through there as long as you want to watch. And I guess I watched probably till 4 o'clock in the morning. That's 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours that I sit there and watched. And I started to learn stuff about her and everything. And I think she said she's got a letter or something from YouTube about maybe being demonetized if she don't start getting more views or something like. And I want to talk. That's why I want to talk to her on a private live chat one-on-one. I want to see what that's all about. But Chris and Holly, woo-hoo-hoo! I put a feather in my hat. I wished I had my horn hat in here now. I put that on for you. Dadgone. There's my that was a start for me right there. So glad you got out and driving that truck, my friend. I don't know what all your plans are, but I'm hoping the best for you. You out dumpster diving? I wish I could be there with you, my friend. I sure do. Yeah, y'all are kind of the ones that got me started on this stuff. Yeah, my gosh, I still want to do a private live chat with you guys. You need to get off the dime on that and do it. That don't hurt a bit, and don't nobody see it but me and you. I want to talk. I want to ask you stuff. I want to ask you stuff that I can't ask you in public. Not nasty stuff, of course. I'm not nasty. I'm just ornery. Oh man, I'm so glad you stopped by. My gosh, just check Lowe's. Heading to yeah, I got to go over to Lowe's. I got a couple things. I got to go over and get me a nice trash can to put in my shop. But my subscribers been after me about quit throwing trash on the floor. Oh my God, everybody's made my day. You're not crazy. This is private, my friend. This is private. You and me. It'd be like talking on a two-way telephone or something. You know? I just do. That's one of my biggest wishes on this thing is to talk to you guys one-on-one live. And a couple other people, Paul. I want to do Paul like that. And then a lot of you already have it. Anybody else wants to talk to me live like that on a private live chat, all you got to do is send that email to JunkDobber@gmail.com, and I'll set something up according to what time you want to do it, and we'll do it. And y'all know I like to run my mouth. Matter of fact, when I was doing birdhouses is when I was really into Chris and Holly stuff, you know, and I think I even said, did you see that video, Chris, when I burned all them birdhouses? There's 40 or 50 of them. I'm gonna have to dig that thing out and do a remake, because I don't think YouTube would let me run that same video again. You have to redo it or something. Thanks so much, guys. You don't have to, Chris, you do not have to figure anything out. You send me your email address by way of mine, JunkDobber@gmail.com, and and tell me what time of day you want to do it and what day you want to do it, and I will set it up on my end, and then it will send you a link. It will send you a link to that thing, and then at the time we got set up to do it, you just click on that link and it'll take you right to the studio, my studio, whatever you want to call it. And I click you in, and there we are. I'll be sitting on one side of the screen, you'll be sitting on the other, and we can ask a lot of questions and anything you want to talk about. You know, it's that simple, my friend. And I'll talk to you. Still on going to movies short? Yeah, I'm still on, but you go on to the movies, dingbat. And dear, I sure am sorry I didn't realize you did dumpster diving. I really am. Bless your heart. And I like you. You're kind of a should I say it? You, dingbat, you're kind of a hottie. Oh, I didn't even reckon. I love your eyes. As Joey on Friends used to say, how you doing? What am I doing? You old fool. Oh my gosh. I love you, dingbat. Oh my goodness. I'd love to go dumpster diving with you. I love your eyes. Oh, stop it. Gee whiz. Oh man. Oh, stop it. I can't take it. Oh. Oh man. Oh, see you, Cat. I'm glad you stopped by, dear. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it would be fun. Boy, I'd like to go out there in that water in the back of your yard, catch me some trout. Yes, I would. Okay, Chris. Appreciate y'all stopping by, my friend. Oh, Lord. All right, what have I? Oh, I've been going an hour and a half. I guess y'all tired of me. Oh, Lord. God, great. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know she was. Oh, I'm so worried about Willow, dadgone it. I am, of course, I love all my. Yeah, I'd love to fish that thing. I don't. Of course, I can't fish anymore anyway. I'd wind up falling in the dang water. We're going to go live for the first time on Dobber channel. The Chris and Holly show, we're going to go live for the first time on Dobber. What? You're going to go live for the first time on Dobber channel. Now, show you how out of touch I am. What does IMAO mean? Yeah. Is it going to be empty? Oh, God, I love my family. I love this YouTube family, something fierce. Big part of my life anymore. Big part. If it wasn't for the finances, folks, I'd wish I couldn't get any more subscribers than I have. I just love this bunch so much. Just do. LMAO. What does that mean? What does that mean? Pamela McKinney. See you, Pamela. Yeah, you're at no rattled. I've already took my medicine for the morning and the PM. See you, dingbat. Tammy. Oh, laughing their $8 $dollar sign. Oh my gosh. Oh, Now, what's got me started? Oh, Dingbat got me started. She does. She has beautiful eyes. When I first discovered that she did those dumpster diving, there she was, and I'm like, and then I seen it's a Dingbat world down there. I said, they can't have two of them on there with the same name. And they start looking, it was Dingbat. And I did. I watched her straight for about 6 hours, and I knew it was time to quit though when I started falling asleep. Oh my God! And I love Chris and Holly so much. I'm just glad that he told you said just jump in and get your feet wet, and I did. Yeah. Oh, it means laughing my ass off. Oh, that's what she meant. Hey, I'm an old man. I can't help it. Oh my gosh. There's UK. Hey, my friend. Can me and you do a live chat? Private one? There's Cheryl Hagan, the one I mistook for Willow last week. Thank you, Cheryl. Shout out right back at you, baby. And Carl Baker from Frankfurt, Germany. Are you Carl? Are you a German national? Are you a German national? I was in Frankfurt a couple of times. Thanks, UK. I'm looking forward to that. I'm leaning over here trying to read that, and I think I need a bigger monitor. This is a brand new one. My daughter got me this one for Christmas. Laughing my ass off. Oh gosh. Chris and Hop and Holly. Hop and Holly. Y'all ought to run that. Remember that introduction y'all used to have with the whistling and the bandsaw and all that? I've got it. I've got a copy of one of the videos, and you ought to run that one more just for old time's sake. Yeah, and that time he was driving a truck, and Holly was in there with him, and he had this big air horn on that thing. And Holly would be sitting over there off in La La Land or something, and he'd blow that horn. And pretty soon he was getting some foul mouth. Oh, Raina Hall. Hey, Raina. How you doing, dear? How's things in Saudi? She's on way over on the other side of the world. Hey, Snobby. I wonder if I could show. No, I can't. I got a bunch of stickers over here on the side of my computer, and yours is one of them. Anybody got any stickers they want to send them away. And gosh, dang, I'm starting to get a bunch more people in here, for goodness sakes. And Snobby was one of my first guests on here, and I like his wife, Dusty Blonde. My goodness. Raina Hall. And I got a subscriber, her name is Rianne Hall. And first time I seen that Raina Hall, I thought that was who it was. I like talking to Raina. She giggles. She got a pretty giggle. Oh my gosh. I don't want to go. I guess I need to go. Jeez. Stingbat, you done got me started. I shouldn't. I need to stop calling the ladies hotties. I try not to. Raina Hall, she's a hottie. She's a Filipino hottie living in Saudi Arabia. Now, what's she doing over there? I don't know. But my gosh. And she loves me too, dear friend. Well, I love you right back, Raina Hall. And she likes to sing a little bit too on some of her video or live streams. Things get slow, she starts singing. Oh gosh. And fellas, any of y'all not subscribed to Crazy Family Tube, you ought to give them a shot. It's all about he dumpster dives and he finds a ton of groceries and he don't take it all home. He takes it to a one of those food bank things or somebody that handing out food to people and stuff. And it ain't junk, it ain't garbage. And he even lots of times he'll make boxes up of stuff that he can't take. He won't take with him, but he'll fix it up so that the next person all got to reach in there and get the box, and they don't have to dig for it. And his son, Alan, is 21. He has autism, and that's what his channel is all about. It's the autism, and I don't know why the channel hadn't really just went through the roof. But they're getting there. It's got 6,000 now, I think. And his channel is the one that got me, I think, 168. Ooh, Bert, what was that? Dang. I call them burning belches. That's what they are. Burning belches. But it I can't get stopped. Oh my gosh. But I done forgot where I was at. Done got off on another track. I don't know what the heck. And my strap, I keep forgetting it's just the opposite. There it is. I was reaching for the other one, and it's over here. I'm looking. It's like I'm looking in a mirror, and it's not a mirror. Oh Lord. Anyhow, what was gosh almighty. Oh, and she's done gone too. You be sure and tell Dusty I said howdy. Yeah, like that. I ain't got to talk to Dusty. That time I talked to him, did we do a live chat? Yeah, we did a live chat, and Dusty wasn't there, and it's like 11 o'clock. No, maybe that was on oh well. I'm almost 89. Give me about 3 more weeks. 89. It's kind of depressing. Yeah, I got 168 subscribers from Crazy Family Tube's channel. So, and that tells me that a channel with a lot of subscribers can go a long way in giving a shout out to some. Now I don't mean to somebody that doesn't really have any comment, but for somebody that was struggling like I was at 300 and something subscribers when Crazy Family gave me that shout out. And of course now I'm at 1,052. But they gave me 168, and from that 168, some of those gave me shout outs, and it kept growing. I have to admit, there at one point, I went on that channel, Carolina Hillbilly 1961. And all he does, he goes on that channel, and he's got a couple of thousand subscribers now. I remember when he didn't have 1,000. But what it is, all the people that come on the comments there, he'll ask them to give so-and-so a shout out. And you give them a shout out and they'll give you a shout out. Basically, that's what it is. That's what it is. I've been on there a couple of times. 3 times maybe. It's not entertaining. It's not like somebody trying to entertain you or something. He's just trying to get more people. He wants shout outs. He wants people leaving likes, and he wants the people that's coming on his comment there to go to this certain channel. He'll name channels off, and they need this to get to 1,000. They need this to get to 500. You have to go on there and look at it, see what I'm talking about. He says it's not sub for sub. I think it is in a way. I don't know. I mean, I like him. I want to do a one-on-one chat with him, but I can't get him to respond to it. I want to talk to him because he was in the Navy and he was in the submarine service. And that's why I want to do like an interview. I want to know some stuff. But I can't respond to him. Now, one of his moderators subscribed to my channel. Her name's Melanie. And I think she's a Filipino. I'm thinking about asking her if she couldn't talk to him, see if he could get him to talk to me in private, about the submarine service. I want to know. Don't ask me why I want to know. I just want to know. But we'll see. And yes, I did. Anyway, I can't keep up with everything, folks, and I think I've probably worn my welcome out. I'm coming up on 2 hours. Lord, I am, ain't I? All right, guys. Look, I appreciate it so much. And dadgone, I love each and every one of you. And anybody can send me some dirt, send me some darn dirt. Hey, Rena Hall, you could send me some dirt from Saudi. Some sand. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love all of you. I don't want to go, but I can't wear them. You know what they say about company that stays too long? They start to smell like fish wood, like kind of fishy. The smell gets kind of bad. My brother had a saying about companies like fish. If it sits around too long, it starts to smell. So maybe it's smell time. All right, guys. Lisa, everybody, Fab, Crazy, Rebecca, I love you, dear. We got to set up something. Hope that baby gets better. Raina, Snobby, love all of you. Adios, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, and I can't think, au revoir. Oh gosh, I got to get out of here. Oh my Lord.